Hello, guys, and welcome back to Coffee Zombie Savage Salvage. We'll be starting off today with Light of the World versus Psychology. And here we go. With me is Harness and Wong.
Hey, hey.
Well, I got one hey hey out of it. Good enough.
Hey, hey.
And, man, psych stuff always sounds, it reminds me of an old school computer. I think I was talking about that last time. The sort of Doppler effect from the warnings.
Ah, okay. Yeah, by the way, for me, the stream somehow is frozen, but I'm not sure if it's just me.
Here,
It's working fine for me.
Okay.
just give it a quick reboot or something. I don't know. I am not a
Yeah,
technician.
probably. Probably that would help.
Hold on, what was one of the classics? Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Exactly. Let me try to rejoin the stream. Maybe that's the way.
Oh, the Windbreakers having a pretty strong showing this time.
Yeah, the SE though, is targeting it.
I suspect someone right now is really reflecting on their choice not to have restrictions in place,
Yeah. Oh,
because it could just be blowing a whole.
that's gotten me in the past as well. It turns out, if you don't set your turret restrictions, even if the enemy enters back into the turret's line of sight, if it's on the other side, the turret won't rotate around to face it, and it'll just get stuck there for the entire battle.
Yeah, it's that looks like what's going on right now. Damn it. Because Sykes' ship is a lovely looking ship, fantastic. It just looks substantially more dangerous than what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, the warnings are having a bad day.
Okay, here we go. Finally.
Oh, I think it's gonna DQ.
Yep. Uh, well, psychology's just contributing to the reef efforts of the Navy.
Hmm.
Here, I'm going to turn down the volume just a smidgen because I think it drowns everybody out too much.
I've switched from the browser to the client, so maybe now it's better.
Well, that's
Can
good.
you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good, buddy.
Yep.
Perfect. I can actually watch the stream, which helps. It's really nice. So the first one went to psychology, right?
You got it.
Uh, no.
No, sorry. The first one went to Light of the World.
Ah, okay, okay. Sorry, I didn't catch the whole battle, so I wasn't sure. Thanks.
And that's why I'm glad we have multiple people watching this.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
big hit.
Big explosion, right? Yeah, yeah. Those scrums are no joke.
They are
Mhm.
not. I still want to see Light of the World's revolver broadside, but I got a feeling it won't be on this battle.
Yeah, I
In
feel so too.
the
Oh, you're broken up there, Wong.
Yeah, you went fully robotic voice.
I don't know. I've been having some issues with VoIP recently. I don't know if it affects Discord as well.
Don't know.
Now it's fine, but a moment ago you have been like fully robotic voice,
Okay.
but now it's totally okay.
Oh, another good hit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that.
took a chunk of something.
Well,
Not
hey,
sure, was it the ammo store or something?
still going forward though, so that's a good sign. Oh,
Uh,
well, the propellers are
Inertion, I
still
think.
spinning.
Yeah, the crankshaft inertion.
Oh, it's a flywheel. That's what's going on.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I haven't
nice.
done that yet on any of my other ships. Yeah.
Me too. I haven't touched Steam for a long time.
Oh, using the flywheel with the crankshaft apparently gives you more power.
Oh, it does. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
What?
Yeah. Apparently it's a thing.
Why?
Um.
That doesn't seem like it makes much sense to me. Oh,
Well, sometimes
Yeah,
stuff doesn't
FTD
have to make
physics.
sense. Sorry, what were you going to say there, Harness?
Yeah, I said just the FTD physics.
All right. First two have gone to Light of the World.
I feel bad for psychology. You know, it's such a complex ship, all this machinery inside, but it's just too fragile. I think
It looks so good, though. Like, it looks like
it
it was
looks
ships.
great.
wait, that bow, that trick with the lighting effect is really cool.
Yeah.
Correct. Very nice. Cool trick.
That's the one problem. Well, there's a couple problems from the depths as much as I do love it. Uh, Whenever you try to build a real world ship, they don't perform as well as ones
Mm.
that aren't. Like, I feel probably all comes down to seakeeping. Like
Mm-hmm.
in the real world, the monitors sunk, and ironclads sunk the second they got out into any sort of ocean.
Yeah,
But
of course.
here we can still use them, and they're like a super effective design that doesn't have to worry about sinking from like waves and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Waves, and you don't really feel fill the compartments with water actually, right? So you don't have to
I
do
think if I
any
remember correctly,
commercialization.
if you have holes in the top, it will flood if you go through a wave.
Huh.
Mhm.
I might be misremembering though.
Yeah, I think you are right, but it's only if you are using, I think, the air pumps, then you can lose this buoyancy buff they give you, but otherwise I think it doesn't really
Oh,
count.
and the Azrael's dead again.
Well, it was a good try. Good try. All right. I don't know why I did that. I should do this like OO does it. Oh, yeah. Next tournament, I'm going to do that. Oh, that's convenient. Harness versus Scovy. So we're doing rounds 5 and 7 today, and then
Mm-hmm.
the Royal Rumble at the end.
Oh, nice.
Because we did the orders out of the round's out of order last time, so.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So Royal Rumble is each one in its own team, or do you create two teams?
No, each one in its own team.
Right. Okay. Nice.
All right, got the right harness and Scovy. Here we go.
These lovely ships.
Well, both of you guys have been very strong contenders, so.
Yeah. Returning salvo. Okay, let's see.
Oh, it looks like each of them took a separate one.
Nice. Please don't drum with each other.
Hey, Harness, are you controlling your ship using a breadboard, or how are you doing that?
I think I just have a very simple routine there. As far as I remember, and breadboard I only use to control the thrust vectoring for propellers.
Yep.
But my memory is already failing, so I don't remember precisely. But I think I just do some very simple things with breadboard.
Well, that's fair.
So nothing fancy. I just set up some standard PIDs for your and roll all those things. So nothing really special there.
Are you still using like PID blocks?
No, you don't have to use them
Yeah.
anymore. So you just go in and configure PIDs.
Yeah.
If you have AI, you can configure all of them. You don't need like a couple of months ago that you had to put all the blocks. It's not needed anymore, which is great.
Yeah. I was just making sure you weren't doing that. Yeah.
No.
Oh, got some nice holes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was considering to, should I use actually 180 frag, but yeah, I'm not regretting because they are digging deep.
You using a buck 35?
Otherwise, sorry.
You using 135 or?
Yeah, it's all around frag
Oh.
cone. So basically they go all directions.
Well, it does appear effective.
Yeah, correct. Because if I didn't, I think I would suffer from all those shells skipping water and things like that, and not really connecting. And I might not be doing a lot of damage in ideal scenario, but at least I do something right pretty much all the time, so that's good.
Yeah.
Not a greedy shell, but
It's all.
ensuring some kind of damage is delivered.
I'd say it's not a greedy shell, but it always says hello a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was really afraid that there were going to be a lot of super fast ships, on the edge of allowed velocity.
Yeah.
So I could be kited away, and my crowns are slow because they are also stealth crowns. So they don't have 300 meters per second velocity. I think they have
Fuck.
a bit lower than that.
I'm trying to lock onto your ship, and it is being frustrating to me. Yep, there we go. That's only frustrating.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, your ship goes right near the max, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Was it 55 or something like that? I already forgot what was the
Your
speed.
top speed's 49, so I'm guessing I wrote in 50 as the speed max.
Mm, yeah, probably.
All right, let's go see what's going on with the other ship. Oh, one of them went
Okay,
down. Oh,
didn't turn in time. Yeah, fortunately.
well, unfortunately,
Okay, what
I
can
think
you do?
it does look like it might be a little bit late for Scovy Nation to turn this puppy around.
How is it not despawning yet?
Oh, I've had
Oh,
a
never mind.
45% DQ.
Yeah, I know it was at 37 when I said that,
Oh,
so that's why I was confused.
there we go.
Yeah, sometimes there is a delay to for the game to, I don't know, some kind of count the blocks. I don't know why, but you are right. It was a bit late.
Oh, it looks like they're both locked onto the same one. Or no.
That's a bad sign. They can go back and ram each other. So let's hope that the enemy is going to try to run away. Yeah, this is the case. It helps.
Well, it doesn't help Scovy. Oh, that was close. Jiminy Cricket.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. That's the downside. Yeah, even with the new evasion uh, algorithm that they have implemented, still they can run into each other for some reason.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it used to be, though. So there's that.
Yeah, you're right.
I know. I was trying to figure out a way to use spawn order to dictate altitude brackets when doing like multiple planes and stuff using the
Hmm.
breadboard.
Yeah.
Um, I never figured out a good answer to that. Like I know there's an answer in Lua, but I wanted to figure it out on breadboard.
Mm, yeah, I think the only way you can do it is to make some assumptions. So, for example, what I did in my breadboard is I assumed that there's going to be one enemy, and I just try to change the behavior based on the initial bearing of the enemy. So one ship tries to go to the left, one to the right,
Yep.
and I can do it. And in your case, it all depends how what your battles are going to be. If you are facing multiple enemies or one enemy, theoretic. Oh, no, I'm just thinking maybe you could do something like that. That your enemy priority is set to the furthest one, and based on that, you can detect if the furthest one is on the left or the right, on the right, and somehow calculate the altitude out of this, right? So if your furthest enemy is to the left, then go to this altitude. If it's on the right, to that altitude, and maybe like this you could set them up so they don't collide with each other. So
Oh, I hear what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah.
that might be a way of doing it.
Mm. Yeah, or maybe take the enemy with the largest amounts of blocks or something like that. It could also work.
Problem with that then
Yeah,
is if you're facing multiple identical enemies.
true. Exactly. Yeah. So then you have to maybe do like blocks and then distance, and
Yeah,
somehow figure
and
that out.
I think the distance one would run into a different issue where, like, if you've got two facing against two enemies, then
Hmm.
uh, the one on the left would have the enemy on the right as the furthest one, and the one on the right would have the enemy on the left as the furthest one.
Correct. Yeah, but then you will have a different bearing towards that enemy, right? So one would be, let's say, negative bearing, and one would have positive bearing.
Oh,
So
I
you
thought
could,
you were still talking about the altitude thing, like making sure all of them hit different altitudes.
yeah, different altitudes, but then based it on the initial bearing of your enemy, right? So if one enemy has, let's say, bearing of -10 degrees, then move your altitude, I don't know, -100 meters, right? So you can just use it as an initial value, let's say. So
It kind
is it, let's say, totally bulletproof? I'm not sure, but you might try.
yeah. The big problem I found was like because the idea was that all the planes are identical, and I
Hmm.
somehow set their number um, just based off spawn order, which kind
Hmm.
of works that way, but yeah. Anyways, Scovey, it was a good try, brother. You have very durable ships, I'll say that. It was at 45% and it was still shooting and
Hmm.
sailing well.
Yeah, that's true.
Like you didn't
Very,
win.
very resilient. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys in the big boy tourney? Oh, god damn it.
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Well, never mind then. I'm guessing you didn't see
Uh,
the video.
I
oh,
did actually. I think I saw like two videos, maybe not in full, but I've been looking at them. Yeah. Uh, the
So,
Chinese Winnie the Pooh. I think it's it's a
fuck.
scary boy.
Look, all you gotta do is last 4 minutes, which is like an
Yeah.
extreme challenge. It looks like, but still, it could happen.
Yeah. So after 4 minutes, it runs out of shells
It
or
runs out of mats and then starts sinking.
mats. Ah, right. Okay.
So
Wow.
yeah, but that's a heck of a 4 minutes. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it digging in. Yeah, it's just broken. Yeah.
so I'm working on the rules right now for the steampunk diesel tournament I'm going to run next.
Mm-hmm.
I decided it'll just be a combination of the two. And
Cool.
so, yeah, I don't know, I'm working on some ideas. Why don't I post it in a second here?
This one goes a bit closer, I think.
Yeah, it's looking not too bad. Sorry, I wasn't concentrating on that for a second. Oh,
Oh, right under the turret. Turret cap, I think.
hey, who's that? Oh, hey, Sykes was just here.
Yeah, he's still here, I think, but on
Oh.
mute.
Yeah, I think for the next tournament, well, I'm going to have a gatekeeper for the next tournament
Mm-hmm.
that I'm just trying to finish off. But yeah, the trick is, I guess, just not to make it too deadly.
Yeah, of course. I have built many gatekeepers, but usually it's the trick not to overdo it, because then you make it so difficult for people to actually beat it. Uh, but is it going to be land or sea, or what's your plan, or maybe air?
No, I'm thinking C again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm thinking around the same budget of 225, 250.
Mm-hmm.
Um, with the multiple vessels being allowed. I'm going to give it a bit more wiggle room, so it doesn't have to be 75, 75, 75 if you choose
Mm-hmm.
three. So I think that'll get a bit of variability. Um, I'm just trying to keep the tech levels down low. So
Mm-hmm.
APS, I decided no hash, no heat. Uh,
Right.
and maybe just limit the fuses to timed and penetration depth
Mm-hmm.
and visible tracers, and then everything after that is heavy head, AP head,
Mm-hmm.
sabot, and then solid and explosive and flak,
Mm-hmm.
but no frag.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the crams are allowed, no EMP, obviously. Um,
Mm. Yeah.
and then, yeah, that's what I got going on so far. And then, I don't know, I lowered the speed limit to 30, but I wonder if that's a little bit too low.
Mm. Too low, you think? Well, it depends. Depends what you want to see. You can always hmm,
Yeah. Like, I just don't want too much kiting going on. Like, I want to keep them within a certain range of each other, like within 20 meters a second. But I also don't
mm-hmm.
want it to be super, super slow.
Right.
Well, this is annoying. Sean's here every other time. And this time, when his two ships are facing, completely gone.
Ah, you see.
See, I'm just going to check the Discord for it. Well, no, I'll start the battle up first and then.
Yeah, I'm thinking you might consider maybe putting some cap on shell velocity.
Oh, I did.
So you do it already.
750.
Okay, okay. So maybe by doing so, you will limit the kiting, because I would say that when you have, depending on the range, of course, but if you're starting to get to those 3K distances, I think you cannot beat the sand blasters, pure kinetic shells. Really, I
Yeah.
think that at those ranges, it's they start to rule.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I like sandblasters. I just. Oh, I limited the ROF on the APS as a way to.
hmm okay,
Like, just. I don't want all sandblasters.
correct. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Exactly, and maybe it's not the best for the theme. Uh, Although you can have machine guns, of course, you might. So
Yeah. Well, I did an
maybe not
ROF.
that bad.
I did ROF limits based on gauge.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I just have fixed level gauges, unfortunately, was the only way I wanted to do it without breaking out the math.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, of course.
because I know I can do like some sort of like algebraic type math, but
Mhm.
that'd be no good.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Yeah. Well, I think Sean's gonna win this one.
I don't know, man. Sean's looking Like is doing pretty well right now.
The question is, which one's going to DQ?
Yeah. Okay, it's all right. Yeah, it's neck and neck. But I think
Are they going to DQ
Kobold
at the
should
same
make.
time? Oh, what the heck?
No, no, no. Oh no,
I
did
guess.
they? No, no. Okay, Sean won, right? I think he was
Who would have seen?
19.99.
Fuck. So annoying. All right. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again. I guess the Bognock technically won that one. All right, doing good, doing good. Hey Henry, you still there?
Yeah.
Your battle will be up next, by the way.
Oh, neat.
You'll be facing off against Sean Reed 1, which are the Kobold and Drake.
So the more reliable entry, I would say, right?
Yeah. Well, partially, man. That Drake keeps DQing.
Ah, you're right. I forgot. Yeah.
It's those Torps, man. They are doing some heavy lifting.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, now there goes the Drake.
The Drake's doing fine. It's not DQing.
Is it? Wow.
Look at the
Yeah.
points.
Wow, good work,
Uh-huh.
Drake.
Managed to turn around, I guess.
Kobold is DQing though.
Oh, okay. Trouble. Yeah. So it didn't make the turn.
Oh, yep.
Nope.
Well, Sean was in the lead, but now Sean's in the lead. That will never stop being funny to me.
Hmm.
It's going to be harder to DQ if you can't go away. Oh. That was a good turn, though, on the Torps.
Hmm.
Was it one of the earlier battles? Earlier battles when like Sean had the same thing happen to his Bognock, where like half of the propellers got blown off, so it kept doing circles, which saved it
Yeah.
from DQing.
I think so.
Oh, because
Yeah,
there goes the
correct.
Drake.
Correct.
Oh, Drake is
Yeah,
on a
it was
razor's
DQ.
edge.
Yeah, it was DQing, but Bagnac saved it by making a turn. But I think it's going to now go away again. So
Well, unless it can't go anywhere.
yeah, exactly. Wow, all the drops.
Oh my God!
Ooh.
I think a comeback. There could be a comeback.
Yeah, is it going to have enough time to decrease the HP gap?
4 minutes, and with those
Oh
torps,
man. Yeah, you are right. No, it's not an issue. You're totally correct. It's interesting how it's getting like zero damage back. It's almost untouched. The Drake.
oh, didn't we work this out? It was a detection issue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Bagnac has like only sonar, right?
yeah. And it's only got like, was it 2 of them? I think I saw.
Yeah,
And
exactly. And they are spraying, yeah, really spraying those shots.
I think he said he had a wireless snooper too, but you can't aim with a snooper, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Yep. Looks like this is going to be an upset.
Wow. Nice comeback, I must say.
Good work, Sean. You defeated Sean. Oh. Oh. Well, that looks like it for the Bognock. I don't see any more guns firing. It's got a little bit of firepower left. Oh no, it's still got some. Can it fire with no barrel? Do you think it could fire with no barrel?
I'm
Monthly it works, I think.
Oh!
If you have all.
oh
Holy
cute in the end.
Jiminy Cricket!
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
just I gotta scratch that pen mark out. Oh, a huge upset for Sean. All right, let's chill. Oh, God. Well, see, that's why you got your combat fighting range. Usually want it a bit closer, I find, than just a hair off the max. Alright. Whereabouts are you from, Wong?
Hong Kong.
Oh, yeah. Jiminy. I haven't been there yet.
I would love to visit. That's for sure.
It's on my list. What happened? Gosh darn it.
Yeah, another DQ.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, if you want to prevent maybe some kind of more DQs, you can always choose to, for example, go for like a enclosed map. For example, a lake, right? You can have, for example, a lake, or if you have a land arena, it can be also some kind of like a canyon or something like that, right? So you have a natural barrier, and you don't have to set the DQ, the Q rules. The worst thing that can
That
happen
just
is that,
DQ'd.
Yeah.
yeah, and here we go, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess time.
So yeah,
The
so
lake idea is not bad, but then I got to figure out to
it,
use the
mm,
map creator.
mm,
Yeah, that's it's not what do you call it. Making a map like that is not difficult, but thing is, if you basically, I feel like most people wouldn't be bothered to download the map to test stuff on it. Uh, which I mean that's fine too. Like if they don't bother downloading it and testing it on it, then they'll just slam into the wall and mess things up for themselves, I
mm,
guess. But it's just I don't know.
Yeah,
I
cause
remember was it Tank Tussle? It
yeah,
was a okay, yeah, it was that one.
yeah, that was well.
exactly. Tank Tasso, Mantis Tank Tasso. So he used the arena, and it was basically updated each time. So each time it was better and better um, in preventing some kind of a problems issues. So it was quite good. So if you want to create a good map, I would recommend you to contact, for example, Tyrannus. So he's very good um, creating those maps. Already created quite a lot of them. So
I'll have to give him a shout. Might not have time for this one, but probably for the
mhm,
next one.
yeah, but at least you prevent that. One thing that you usually it's a bit annoying that you use.
Yeah,
So
like I don't mind DQs after like there's severe damage, but like
exactly, yeah.
it should be able to survive a couple hits.
Mm, correct, yeah. But sometimes either you set up your kiter to be a bit too aggressive, or you forgot about the redundancy for the rudders, or side thrusters or stuff like that, or you are just basically unlucky, and the craft you are fighting just died, and you just don't literally have time to come back to the battle, right? It's sometimes it's like this.
Well, I thought there was
But
a.
mm,
Oh, yeah, there goes the cobalt. Like I
yeah,
thought there was a bit of forgiveness time, like from you
mhm.
destroying your enemy and then turning around. But
Not really. I think when it's got the DQ status, I think from that moment it just calculates. So your craft needs to start turning, and the whole time it's turning, and but not actually closing on the new enemy. Unfortunately, it's getting a bit of
DQ
time
points.
calculated to that. Yeah, DQ points.
Yeah, maybe I'll up the DQ limit too, so it's not as tight.
Mm,
Like that's not
yeah,
the worst idea. Like I'll just
I
up
think so.
the negatives for altitude, but like distance can be a little bit lighter on the punishment. Or
Yeah, I agree. I think, even if you go to like 1 minute, it's not like people are going to suddenly use the kiters and win the tournament, right?
yeah,
You still have to, you know, use another tactics. So probably a minute would be like a very, very safe limitation.
that's not a bad idea.
You know, but have a thought about those closed arenas for tank tussle. I think they worked really, really well. And actually, Jimmer, I don't know, a couple of years ago, also made a battle on the lake as well. It was also quite cool.
Maybe a battle in the quarry. That way they just
Yeah,
bounce
yeah.
right
So
off the walls.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, a tank tussle was like in the quarry. Exactly, it looked like the quarry, basically.
Yeah.
You had like a shallow shelf along the walls of the
Yep.
quarry. So you have been initially in a slightly elevated position, but then you descended towards the center, and yeah, it worked well. It had very, very little places where you could get a bit of cover, you know, maybe somewhere in the corner there was like a small bump, small, very small hill that could potentially shield you from some shots. But other than that, it was pretty nicely concave, so you didn't have too many issues with shells hitting the ground.
Hmm. Stuff to think about. Henry, good job, buddy. Looks like
Uh,
your bad boy is going to be winning this one.
I don't know. I've got one turn left.
Oh right, yeah, only one left,
Oh,
and actually being targeted.
well, not well though, at least.
Yeah, they are actively sniping your turrets.
Maybe a hot block.
It, I think
Yeah,
it should be
there's
hot block.
shield protectors in them.
Oh, you got shield. Yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay. So that's why they are targeted, right? Okay.
Well, that's no
Oh
good.
no,
Oh, yep, that's
no
it.
good. Yeah.
Well, hey, you still
There's
got
no
this
other.
gun.
That's purely defensive. There's no other offensive weapons on the ship.
Uh, do you want me to call this battle?
Um, Depends on how quickly the remaining ship can do damage, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You still got a good chunk of HP, so
Hmm. Correct.
Oh wait, no, there's the torpedoes. Yeah, it's definitely gonna kill me before the time's up.
okay. Well, let's redo. So we got one for Sean one.
Hmm.
Let's see. Well, I
But
think
Henry, what are your shells? They are quite fast
Pure
and
kinetic.
pure kinetic. Okay. Yeah, they are packing a good punch, I must say.
It's because so basically, the original tournament I built this for, it had this rule
Hmm.
where I think each gun only could have one autoloader. Because of that, I created these ridiculous turrets where like each turret had 5 double-barreled guns on them. And I wanted to keep the aesthetic
Okay.
for this, but because of that, the ABS Tetris ended up just being weird. I could have fed any ejectors in, so I used kinetic shells so they don't chain react.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, of course.
If you look at the guns, there's only 3 now, but it's still this like slab of barrels.
yeah,
Correct.
it's got a cool look
It
to
works
it.
pretty well. Yeah, it looks totally nice. I think maybe if they have been slightly more to the back, potentially they would be a bit more protected, but of course you would suffer from the firing angles, probably because of the propeller housing and so on. So more difficult to shoot backwards. But yeah, the ship is definitely holding pretty well.
It does feel like an alternative history, where this was like
Yeah.
a an attempt at an aircraft carrier in the ironclad ages.
Oh, yeah, that's actually the original had aircraft on it, but because of the rules of this tournament, I had to leave that out. But I left in the air.
The landing strip.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can't believe I forgot the word for that. Yeah, I left it in just like as a callback, I guess, to the original.
Huh? It looks good.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh, I remember what I was going to ask you. In the original, you had all those gas pipes underneath it. What was the purpose of that?
Yeah, that's torpedo defense.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we lost a cobalt.
it seems to just be completely random chance which one of those ships DQs.
It's probably whichever one you're not focusing on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Wait, no, I think it also targeted this ship last round as well.
Let's see. Putting holes in it.
So Henry, any plans of reviving Tiny Tank tournament?
I don't know. I've actually had an idea of doing this dumb thing with the Tiny Tank tournament where I just make it like a really lax rule set, and I just create a box of a certain size, and whatever you can cram into that box is just what you bring into the battle. So like no material limits or anything, but the box is ridiculously tiny. Like I think my idea was for it to be 4 by 3 by 3.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
That's really
but
really small.
like after
Uh-huh.
thinking about it for a while, I just decided that it was just too ridiculous. Like there's
Well,
basically nothing you can fit in there.
well, hold on. Didn't we do that
Uh-huh.
for Christmas? There was. Oh, well, that's it for the Drake.
Yeah, it's gone.
There you go. One to Henry. I got this as tied now.
But it's actually a very nice idea, Henry. I think that anyways, for tanks, you try to go with expensive, more like dense materials typically, not always, but typically. So anyway, it could be a nice challenge, and who knows? Maybe you could go for like an expandable craft. So, for example, use some telescope, wheels on telescopes to deploy it, so you have some kind of stability when driving, and so on. And I don't know, maybe your turret will deploy in a way, right? So you can, decompress your craft in battle
I guess.
actually. So
Well,
I think
yeah,
someone
it could
actually
be
did that
really fun.
in one of the Tiny Tank tournaments. Uh,
Oh, really?
I don't remember
Okay.
who it was, but I think I do remember something unfolding.
Mm.
well, what was it? Like I think it was last year, where you had to fit your entry into a present box, basically, and the box would
Oh,
unfold,
okay.
and out would come your entry. Um, was an interesting idea. I'm not sure if it actually kicked off in the end. I just remember looking at
Yeah,
having like 7
I
tourneys to
didn't
join.
see it. Yeah. Okay. I didn't see that one, but yeah, it's nice.
Well, a little bit of a tense battle. Oh, we are down some turrets. Oh, but there goes the kobold.
Mm-hmm.
So all the Concord's got to do is survive. Oh, there it goes. One's down. That puppy is drifting.
Oh, the right-hand side paddle wheel is just completely gone.
Shredded to pieces. Correct.
It's still turning though, so that's good. Like there is that. Ah,
Yeah.
but it did DQ.
It mainly relies on the paddle wheels to turn, so without it, it just, yeah.
Ah, tough break.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bit tough, but props to you for actually building such a nice craft with only turning by those wheels. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's not entirely turning using them.
okay.
Just mostly. There's, I think, simple rudders and a few propellers on the back.
Okay. Okay, but the simple rudders, I think nowadays only one works, right? I think they have been nerfed a couple of months ago, like maybe a year ago.
They did something with them. I think it was when
Yeah, they
oh,
don't stack anymore. Yeah.
I was gonna say. And here is Psych versus Scovey. Let's see how this puppy lights off. You know, one of these days I'm going to figure out how the camera works, so it's nice and cleaner.
Yeah.
Oh!
This camera. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's no good. One gun already reset, and there goes the other one.
Yeah. That was insta GG.
That's everything, right? As
Yes.
Diesel doesn't have any other weapons.
No, that's all he got.
Oof.
It's a literal glass cannon.
Yeah, we'll watch it for a bit. I am tempted to end the battle, but on the other hand, Psych put so much work into it. I want to at least watch it get destroyed. If you can't watch your entries win, at least you can watch them blow up.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? I recall this happening with Anarchy on the Asphalt, where where Sykes' entry, that Fallout tank, looked flippin' amazing, and then it but had like some critical flaw where like an explosive would set off its ammunition.
Oh.
Which was like bad. Except for I think it was in the final battle in the battle royale, where like him and the Gator got jammed up on each other for like 40 minutes. And I can't remember who won in the end. I remember it was like 45 minutes for the final battle.
Oh my.
And I refused to end it. But they were just sort of locked horns with each other.
Did you not have a timer?
Not for the battle royale. The battle royale was just going to be whoever left standing.
Yeah, of course, understandable. Yeah.
Oh right. Wait. By Battle Royale, do you mean like a free for all?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
Uh,
going to happen here as well. Yeah.
okay. That's reminded me. I've actually had an idea of a battle royale tournament, like as in like the video game genre,
Yeah, yeah.
where basically
Mhm.
it's like a couple stages, and each stage after you defeat your opponent, you get their like amount of resources added to. You get to add that amount of resources to your craft.
Oh,
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Uh,
that would create a snowballing effect, though.
It
well, no,
yeah, it
because
could
each
potentially.
person
Yeah.
at each stage has the same amount of resources. Because oh right, yeah, there's a non-even number of participants.
That'd be.
Mhm.
That's interesting. Like,
Okay,
I don't got.
but it's
Yeah,
you
Oh,
have to keep on building, right? So
yeah,
if
and that's another issue.
okay, yeah.
Because
Mm-hmm.
people might not people might not want to might not want to. There might be issues getting people to like stay with the tournament for ages because I know a lot of the strategic tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Like which one was that one? Center Point.
yeah.
Uh, that's the one I was in. Oh right, and Star Sector. Like a lot of those sorts of tournaments get issues where as the tournament goes on, people just start sort of
It depends,
causing
right?
harm.
Yeah, people start
Mm-hmm.
leaving. But like, we had a World at War,
Yeah.
which managed to keep most of its. Sorry, there, psych.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Like World at War, we had a pretty good retention until
Mm-hmm.
the very end when it started to be kind of obvious which way it was going. And lots of times people don't want to just hang out for the beatdown. But
Yeah.
I consider that poor character. What was I gonna say? Oh, for the steampunk dirt diesel slash steampunk tournament, I in the rules I posted, I got this idea as a two-stage where the first stage will be a double elimination, and then there'll be a break in the tournament for 2 weeks for people to retrofit their entries, and then to be re-entered into the round robin, and then have whoever won the most out of both battles be declared champion. Does that make sense?
I think so.
So, like, the first round would be a double elimination, and then there'd be a 2 week break where all the contestants could retrofit their original submissions and then enter them again into like a round robin tournament. Because
Mm-hmm.
lots of these tournaments, you start watching is like, oh man, I wish I had spent like an extra bit of time on this and this, and this will give it the
Mm.
opportunity to do that.
Yeah,
Like
true.
instead
Yeah,
of just a
I get what you mean. That's actually the same like sort of idea I was going with the battle royale thing.
yeah.
Mm.
Uh,
Correct.
that's why I was
But I
just going to
think
point out I had already posted the rules in
Mhm.
the chat box, just so it doesn't seem like I'm copying you.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
but uh, but it's I think the only thing you may think about is how do you define your retrofitting your craft or upgrading your craft because
Oh,
you
uh,
know someone could just enter another craft totally different, right?
That's
yeah.
fair.
There's
I,
actually a way for this.
mm,
Okay,
mm-hmm.
I have no idea who held that tournament, but someone held a tournament where like everyone had to retrofit a craft that like the tournament organizer provided, and
Uh-huh.
basically the way they checked was that they used the in-game retrofit feature, and basically checked and
Mm-hmm.
see if when they hit retrofit if any blocks fell off, and if any blocks fell off, then that means that you had changed the craft change the base craft. If no blocks fell off, then that means that you only added to it. So that was
Okay,
how they
that's neat.
determined it.
Oh, that's neat. Mm-hmm.
That is really cool. All right, so here is the final battle of the round robin. we have Harness
Mhm.
versus Sean Reed 2. Both have been strong contenders, and this will be entertaining. If not, we'll just talk about other things that are entertaining. One of the two things will occur. Opening salvo.
Yeah.
Oh!
Only 0.3 damage dealt.
No, a little bit more that time, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, are we going to see actually RAM? No, I think I'm faster.
Yeah. I think we've talked about this a good chunk. This ship would be significantly better if it could hit stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think it would be great as if you had two craft and this would be a tank, right? Something
Yeah.
that has to survive and has to have survivable weapons. So I think it would be a perfect craft. While the other one could just snipe from the distance and get covered by that one.
Well, kind of like his other or Sean's other entry, the Kobold and the Drake.
Hmm. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Really? Is that what they're doing?
That was their theory. Like when they don't DQ, that's the concept
Yeah,
behind them.
it's just like
That
Yeah.
being said,
I had to
Yeah,
ask,
these-
because I've never seen a battle in which both
Uh-huh.
of them were alive.
it's all right. Oh, what was it? I think it was OO's tournament, the Defenders of the Galaxy. Worked for ages on this craft. Accidentally sent him the wrong version of the craft, where I blocked one of the front thrusters with armor.
Mhm.
So my main craft would show up, do a somersault, and then DQ.
Oh,
Oh,
I got a feeling this is the current regret level Sean is on this. Where he's,
Mhm.
version 100, and you've refined it to the point of failure.
Yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Because, you go through your checks, and you're like, oh, everything works, and I add it, you add, and you add, and then you forget to do a basic check again, and then something bad happens.
Yeah, correct. I had it many times. The last minute change
oh,
that
so moving.
ruined
It's
the
been saved
craft.
from, it's been saved from DQing.
Yeah, correct. But I think my craft are just way faster, so he never had a chance to really
DQ.
get away and DQ.
No, he couldn't DQ. We had to shoot him to death.
Yes. Almost reached the island. So close. And the guns have been silenced.
It might not just have the angle right now. Yeah, those are the detections. Just, I think that's active.
I think
Yeah,
that's an active
passive
sonar
and
or the
active.
passive one.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So very poor detection quality. Angle and range is very, very poor. And will they actually collide with their backs?
Well, there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot itself, yeah. Imagine they call it a failsafe.
Well, tough goddamn ship. Still shooting.
Oh, yeah.
2 guns up. Oh.
Yeah, for this kind of scenario, HE shells would be so much better.
Yeah, well, you could always make a mix. Like in the big boy one, all my lateral or the crams on the side
Mm-hmm.
are like the first are kinetic, and then they go
Mm-hmm.
explosive, and then they rotate back to kinetic, and they're
Okay.
all synced up.
Oh,
So the kinetics go first, and then the
mm.
frag and the explosive go in after. Like
Wait, weapon synchronization was added when the first BBBB was held?
no, the current one right now.
Oh, okay, the current one.
Yeah. Oh. Well, one of your ships doesn't know how to aim. Let's go give you flack about detection. Where is your detection in this harness?
I think it's
Yeah.
mounted on top of the roof. You can see the connector.
Oh,
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like you cannot see my rangefinders for some reason.
are they on top of the turret? Or no, they
Yeah,
look like they're
exactly.
gone.
Each turret. Yeah, each turrets.
Oh,
But are they actually gone, or you just cannot see it for some reason?
don't know. Let's look at the other turrets.
Yeah, yeah. You have a
Oh,
couple
there's
of them
one.
still have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. At least two. Yeah, correct, correct. Uh-huh.
Wow, that really cleared off your rangefinders. Man,
Yeah.
you did a lot of
I saw it.
rangefinders.
Yeah, quite a lot. Yeah, but the only issue is when they are fully bow arm, not all of them are actually able to work. So the best scenario for me is like I'm a bit off to the side, right?
Why didn't
Okay, you
you
can. Yeah.
alternate up the detections? Like I use range
Yeah.
detectors, but not as my only.
Yeah, but it's rangefinders. I think you get what you want. I'm not let's say shooting sandblasters or anything. It's it's cram.
John, do you not have intervehicle transmitters?
No, no, I didn't use it. I could have. Yeah, good idea. I should have used it.
Yeah, hindsight's 2020. In the next
Yeah.
tournament, you can retrofit your excuse me, you can retrofit your craft to have that.
Yeah, correct.
All right, first round goes to harness. Oh, the
Yeah, so I
endless
think
missiles.
Mhm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
probably what took care
missiles.
of all the your rangefinders.
Right, yeah, exactly. I thought either that or the self shooting because from time to time I tend to shoot myself as well. So,
Yeah, well, that's a
but
problem.
but you are yeah. But I think the missiles that they really helped to contribute to that.
It could also be the what do you call it? The main guns on the back neck.
Well, true, but
Those
because the main guns are
turrets.
underneath, that'd be an interesting angle to hit the tops of the turret.
Yeah, but the Gladiuses tilt quite a bit.
Oh, fair enough.
Like you see
And
right now.
apparently, yeah, I'm getting proven a liar the second after I say that. I was like,
Yeah, that they just have an angle. You are right. Yeah,
yeah.
I saw some salvos going on the deck actually. Yeah, but because even if you have your turrets underwater, still the shells they do like a S curve, right? Sort of S curve. So maybe
Yeah,
not S curve,
not it.
but you know what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Arc.
they still yeah, they stood arc down at the end. Nevertheless, right? So they
These
can
are
hit the deck.
they are incredibly cathartic to watch, though. The missiles.
Yeah, never
Oh, yeah.
ending.
God. Well, it doesn't have any more engines, so I guess that's a
Yeah.
plus. Or props.
Correct. And I think some steam boilers as well.
Oh, there's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh wow, it's still going.
How are the missiles still going?
I guess they're buried deep in the ship.
They are so low.
Those are
in the
small
water.
missiles.
Yeah.
Small, yeah. Small missiles, and not really long ones as well.
I'm guessing someone's glad they buried that in their ship.
Hmm.
I know I'm using more and more laser designators whenever I use missiles now, because they can't be spoofed or decoyed.
Yeah.
So, like, I know the smaller craft size, it starts not to make as much sense, but definitely after like the 100K mark, it definitely starts making sense. No more guns. Did you guys see the Gmod versus what the hell was it? Set the universe on fire ship?
No.
I think I didn't saw that one. Yeah, I didn't see that one.
That was a good match. It had some interesting stuff going on.
But I saw that ship. I think it was pretty nice looking. The Gmod's craft.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Gimli. The Gimli definitely is a good looking craft.
Gimli, yeah.
Like, it's got so many hours put into it. I hope it does. But, now you had one where it was a hard counter to the Gimli,
Mhm.
and that was a nice looking craft too. It was using 3x3 vents on the front as shields, which
3x3 vents.
yeah, you know the air vents. Like it used to get a
Yeah.
huge health bonus. I don't think it does anymore, but it still seemed quite effective. Just because you have to have so much damage to knock out the entire section. So I don't know. It's interesting armor technique. I'm definitely going to think about it for my next craft and see if it makes sense.
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm curious though why they chose the 3x3 ones.
Oh, maybe it's 5x5s. What are the largest sizes?
I don't know, but if I remember correctly, the whole point of using vents is to have like as big a chunk of armor with a single health pool as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Health bracing, or how would you call it? Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure if they have also the same health bonuses as beams do and offsets. I don't know if it works for
They used to.
non-structural. They
I
used to. Okay.
Yeah. I think that did get nerfed.
Mm.
Which is a bit of a mixed bag. Like, you
Yeah.
know, you can't use it everywhere. So,
Mm-hmm.
and solid pieces should be more durable. I wouldn't mind some occasionally different block sizes.
Mm.
Oh,
Finally, a hit. Yeah, definitely. Detection. Detection is my weak point. That I can see. One of the craft, it's barely able to hit anything. If it wasn't like time fuses, it wouldn't really do anything.
I got a feeling it's this one. This one looks like it had a bad day.
Yeah, but both of them shoot in a strange places actually. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
there's no detection on that one,
Yeah,
and there's no
this one
detection
also
on this
doesn't
one.
have. Yeah, correct.
Are they just
Man,
like going purely off of wireless snoopers now?
I'm not sure if I have snoopers.
Oh, there's still a default detection
Oh,
of like
Yeah,
point
it's
0.1,
only on
no
default.
wonder no wonder.
which explains what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, but they are still raining. They are still doing some damage,
Yeah.
right? At least that.
2.5 more percent, and
Oh, it's gonna be a while doing it like that though. Jiminy cricket.
so close.
All right, let's see if there's anything left in that tank. All right, I'm gonna call this for harness because as much as I want to watch these two ships,
Fireworks.
At this rate, they might not be able to do that 2.3% in the remaining minute.
yeah, but Gladius is still up by 50%, or a little bit under 45.
Oh right, yeah.
Like it's just. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cut it there. I know it's lame, but there's only 44 seconds left. Nothing.
Oh,
All right, that's 2 to harness. This is the last battle, and then we do the battle royale with cheese.
mm-hmm.
You know what they call cheese in France?
Fondue. I'm not unsure which one.
Fromage.
Okay.
All right, good plan. Oh,
Oh, oh, yeah. That was quite an accurate salvo, actually. Whoa, that's a lot of blocks.
it is.
So, assuming that this round is going to go to harness again, which no offense to Sean Reed, but I feel like that's what's gonna happen, considering the percentages so far. Who's gonna win the tournament?
I am literally just figuring that out now.
Oh, okay.
I got a feeling it'll probably be harness, but I don't want to say it
Yeah,
ahead of
same,
time.
but there's a couple videos, not couple videos. There's a couple battles in the second episode which I haven't watched yet, so I'm not sure.
I know harness. Have you been defeated at all? I can't even remember.
No, I think I didn't lose a battle. I think, but I might be wrong. Maybe there was one. Yeah, maybe I lost one. I'm not sure.
It's going to be either, I think, I suspect Scovy or maybe one of the Seans might be second. I suspect probably Scovy's going to be second. But we'll see. I know you had quite a strong showing too there, Henry.
Yeah, I've checked the old battles, and it seems like no, I didn't. I think I didn't lose any. No, I didn't lose any single battle.
Yeah. So I got to feel. I don't want to give it away. But yeah, it looks like Harness is going to be the overall victor. But who knows? Maybe we'll get stomped in Battle Royale and at least lose one.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm pretty confident I'm going to not survive it because they like to brawl, right? So they will probably get in the center of attention and get mauled.
Yeah. Which ship?
Uh,
One of your ships was having real issues. I remember that. Like, I can't remember if it was against Henry's, but like you lost most of your turrets on a few of those battles.
not against
Mm-hmm.
me.
Maybe that. No, didn't we just do Scovy?
Yeah, it was against the other Sean's entry because of torpedoes.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that was a bane of my ships are the torpedoes exactly because I have just a single layer of stone actually at the bottom, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I was just about to mention that. I think like another factor in the Battle Royale is your vehicles are like kind of glass cannons, right?
mine vehicles
Like not fully, but
depends.
they've
Yeah,
got
I would
a lot of
say
firepower for the
uh,
cost, right?
they have quite a lot of firepower, but the firepower is relatively cheap because it's scrap, I would
Yeah,
say, and
yeah, which
they are
means that
susceptible to torps. I would definitely. So
yeah,
against torps, they are quite a glass cannon. I agree. But for example, if I take like sandblaster hits from the front, they can last quite a bit. I would say they last quite a bit.
That being said,
But from the side or from the rear, it's very vulnerable because I have all my AI in the rear. So if I get
oh,
a
okay,
back
so
shot, it can be one shot basically.
maybe glass
so that's
cannon's the
two
wrong word,
factors.
but they're definitely they're definitely prone to
Focus towards
the
firepower.
side. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah, they are
Uh,
focused toward firepower, and they are really meant to battle stuff in front of them basically, right? So they are very directional. Let's call it like that.
Like you still got 33% spent on armor, roughly, on the
Hmm.
Gladiuses. Where like Sean's here
Yeah.
is 49%, and it's already got a huge chunk of it blown off.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
okay.
Correct.
Basically, what I was going to say was that like I think that might be a factor in the Battle Royale because if
Hmm.
uh, if other people have their AI set to target stuff with high firepower, which I don't know what most people have the target prioritization. I don't know what the like standard for target prioritization is, but that's how I usually do it. If other people focus on stuff with high firepower,
Hmm.
that means that your ships might get focused down by a bunch of enemies.
yeah,
You're correct. I saw I think two craft already focusing. Basically the first craft that is spawned. So at least two entries just focus the first craft that is spawned. So basically they just focus them down till the end, which is not a bad strategy actually. So it all depends. I personally I try to combat anything that is closest to me. So I like attacking the closest, basically. So
I know. I
and
modify
to
off speed.
mm,
I'll shoot the
mhm.
slowest thing first.
Yeah.
Uh, Trying to balance out firepower and size. Just because that's
Hmm.
the idea is defeat the easiest thing first and then go up harder.
Yeah.
But there's so
But
many ways to design against that.
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But I'm primarily the most worried about the DQ. So that's why I try to focus, or let's say broadside against the closest target, so I don't end up DQing, for example, right? So like switching target, which is to something very far away,
You know what? I
it
think
usually ends up.
for the battle royale, I think I'll turn off the distance as a
Mhm.
DQ because that'll just be way too many. And
Yeah, I think it's a good idea because that battle can really, scroll
or maybe
really
put it up
fast and
to
distance.
like 5,000 or something,
Uh-huh.
just in case some of
Yeah.
the crafts just decide to go for a straight run into the sunset,
Yeah. Yeah.
which would be super annoying. Way to end the battle royale.
But I just wanted to say that's really fascinating to me. Like the different, I guess lines of thought for the target prioritization. Uh, like basically coffee. You're going for the easiest target, and like getting them out of the way as quickly as possible,
Yep.
right?
Yeah,
And
that's the
then
plan.
harness is focusing on like positioning to avoid DQ. Whereas
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Correct.
like trying to uh, mitigate damage by like targeting whatever is has the most firepower.
Mm-hmm.
And I just find
Correct
like this
that.
is like one of the really interesting things about like from the depths, like the sort of different mindsets, I guess,
Yeah.
that people have to building.
Of course, and there are no wrong answers, right? So it's
No,
also
no, hold on.
that if
There's
you
definitely
build,
wrong answers. There's 100% wrong answers.
yeah, there are wrong answers, but you can have several good answers, right?
Yeah.
Correct ones.
Yeah.
If you build your craft and do the target prioritization, which is flipping the craft, then yeah, you are good. But for me, I would say almost always I just try to attack the closest one. Very rarely I say make some exceptions.
Well, yeah, I can
Some
say I definitely spent some
sometimes
time in that prioritization when doing World at War.
okay.
Like,
Hmm.
all the battles were basically multi units.
Hmm.
And at least that's where I really started trying to figure out some logics. Because, tournaments, there's normally just like one or two vehicles. And
Mm. Yeah.
congratulations, by the way, Harness.
Thank you.
Yep. Congratulations.
Thank you guys. Good battles.
All right.
Nice design.
Yep.
Uh, Here we go. Now to add to the
Oh,
teams.
are you gonna do the battle royale
On?
now?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the Battle Royale.
Okay. Uh, I can't stay around because it is 4 a.m. where I am now. So yeah. Uh, have fun. I'll catch it on YouTube.
All right, buddy. Good talking to
Thanks,
you, eh?
Bye.
Henry. Good talking. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, buddy.
Bye bye.
All right. All right. I'll add the other Sean one before I forget. Who's next? I think it's Light of the World. Scovy. Yeah, Scovy's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Make sure I got them all. Harness, check. Sean 2, check. Henry Wong, check. Sean Reed, 1 check. Light of the World, check. Psych, check. And Scovey, check. And that's all 7. And what was I was going to do the rules, and I was just going to bump that up to, let's say, 5,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if it goes farther out of the way, well, I'm sorry. And we'll get rid of the time limit, and we'll go from there. All right.
Yeah. I think the last craft from Sean, I think it should have a quite good chance because everyone is going to kill each other, and he'll just stay in this bunker. Oh no, this psychologist craft is being focused. That's not a good sign. First casualty, I guess.
Well, he's got really, really high firepower. I think that's...
Uh-huh. Correct. Too many shots. But actually, it's doing quite well. It's for now.
Oh.
Yeah, but it approaches Scovey, which is not a good thing. Those crafts can, they have really good firepower.
It looks like the torps from Sean's got him.
Oh, yeah. Those torps. Nasty torps. Okay, one turret is gone. Second one is inactive. Yeah, it's a GG.
Ah, damn it. Who's going next?
Yeah, the rest is more or less on the same level. Henry is getting beaten up, but also Scovey Nation's craft. Yeah, Henry again. Yeah, it's neck and neck pretty much.
Oh, looks like it's about to be... Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
Oh, for Sean, it looks like it.
For Sean, yeah. Exactly. He doesn't have this much mass.
With that being said,
craft,
what are those torps going to do if they fire?
Oh, yeah.
Because that could be an issue.
You're right. Exactly. But now he's a nice shield. At least he's protecting Henry's craft from one side a bit.
Yep.
He might actually take some torps. Who knows?
Oh, those torps are going somewhere, just not in the Henry.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, what's going on over here?
Yeah.
You got a bit of a dust up. Oh. Both of Sean's are trying to mess up Light of the World.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Oh, looks like we had a little collision here as well, too.
Correct. Yeah. A part of bow is missing, correct.
Oh, she's chunking hard. Oh, we lost the battle tank already. Yeah, that's not unusual.
So only 2 craft are down.
Oh, yeah, we lost the Cobalt. I guess the Henry took care of it.
Yeah, most likely.
I got a feeling... Yeah, Henry's is already down quite a lot. It would have been good money.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, the revolver!
Oh, finally. Wow.
So glad I came over here.
Yeah, it just had to be Battle Royale. This craft could just sneak, past the defenses because it's being ignored. It's probably the most fragile one in the whole tournament, but yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah, just lost some bow. Yeah. What a chaos. Yeah. but those blast cannons still intact. Nice.
Man, what is going on with those trusses in front? I think there's some sort of shenanigans there almost. Because
Could
we
be.
saw them fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's done, but probably maybe the frag, no, not frag. I'm not sure. Those projectiles are being spawned maybe 1 meter in front of the cannons, just for safety reasons. Could be done. Could be the case.
Could be.
I'm not sure.
Neither am I.
Yeah, I know that they have patched APS some time ago, so now the shells spawn a little bit further away from the barrel, just to avoid some niche cases where you could shoot your own barrel.
Oh, that doesn't
Oh,
look
no.
good for. Oh, yeah. That's the Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't appear to be going well for her. Still shooting.
Yeah, it is, but
Looks like she also ran into something. Let's see. Looks like Light of the World's having a very strong showing.
correct.
Technically, Psyche's still in the game.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here.
Yeah, having lost firepower can actually conceal you from the game.
Oh, there goes the front of the ship.
Uh-huh.
Now it's a turtle. Clever plan, Sean. Though the
And Bagnag is spraying from distance.
let's go find yours. What are your
Okay.
guys doing?
Yeah. By the way, Fire's Fate is already done.
Which one?
One of Scovinations is
Oh,
already done.
Yeah. Oh, Henry's putting up a hell of a fight. Still 2 turrets up. And just like all superstructure basically gone.
Yeah.
And then you got one of this little guy just like, I'm fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like being totally ignored. Okay, so I'm working on this front. Okay. Yeah, they are actually collaborating together.
They don't have any weird boat-shaped dents in them either.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, changing target? No.
Let's see what's going on. Well, this little guy's still doing quite well.
Yeah. Okay.
Just putting along. It's got its little rocket jets on the boat, doing just fine.
Looks like my boats now split the attention.
Problem is, by the time the other boats pay attention to your boat, that's a problem. Like, there's not going to be a lot left.
Yeah, probably yes.
Well, it looks like the Azrael's all out of materials, so that's a problem.
Oh, yeah, correct. This might be a factor here because those ships are not really meant to fight for so long. So,
Yeah.
correct. Your material storage could make a difference, actually.
I think Azrael's just got his blown off because he's still got 32 in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you'll be having many problems because it sounds like crams are mat heavy.
Yeah, correct. They are pretty efficient, I would say.
Oh. Looks like the Fei Rung has had better days now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, actually those frags are pretty good against the wood. So wow. Henry, I
Still
think
trucking
doing your
along.
blocks. Yeah, having a lot of blocks helps, definitely.
Thinking he's out of detection though because they look grumpy.
Oh yeah, I think you're right. He's just shooting on a hunch.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this boat. It's it's his battle.
Oh, we all made fun of Light of the World. But here he is, still floating along.
Yeah, going strong.
Like Azrael's done. Still floating. Oh, there it goes. I'm guessing it's starting to sink now.
And we have another barrage.
Yeah! Oh, sorry, Wong, but
Big.
yeah!
Yeah, actually, I wasn't sure if it's connecting, but it is. Okay.
Nope. Guess I'm going to the bottom of the ocean. Let's see here. Oh. Looks like the Boknok came back to say hello.
Uh-huh.
And it is not going well. It is not going well for it.
No, I'm not sure what it's actually focusing. Okay, now it's focusing on my ship. Okay.
I heard torps.
Hmm.
Maybe I was imagining it.
Who is still shooting torps though?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think there's anyone left. Oh, the Fei
Yeah.
Rung just said goodbye.
Okay.
Sykes one's gone. I think that disappeared a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Henry's still
Still firing. Actually.
47%. Still.
Wow.
Oh, and it still took a hit. It was still good. Oh, now it's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Now
problem.
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Gladius is already doing some work from the back, so.
Yeah. Well, I predict
This
Sunken
boat is-
Atrocity will definitely be the winner. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah, but it's just amazing. The most fragile ship actually still standing. 30 seconds ago, it was almost pristine quality.
Oh. Still, though, I really enjoyed the revolving cannon barrage.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
I'm hoping to see some of that in the steampunk because I made the distances fairly close.
Yeah.
Because the one thing I don't want is like long range sniping, because it's also super boring to watch.
You're right. Yeah.
Like,
But I think if you put in some velocity restrictions, it should be fine.
yeah. I don't think you're wrong, sir. Alright. Somehow the Henry is still up. Oh, it's got repair bots. That's what's going on. I forgot about those.
Yeah. You're right.
The Sunken Atrocity
Actually, my
doesn't.
ships. Actually, my ships also have, a one bot each, so they also repair a bit.
Do something. Alright, let's go over to the breathers. These guys, though, these were well designed.
Oh yeah,
Like,
really love them.
look at them, 52%, still keeping on the level. Like, they're not...
Yeah, precisely. And really, they had quite a realistic width to length ratios, right? Almost like normal ships would do. And yeah, still they are performing quite nicely. Really, hats off to the designer here.
Yeah. Not that everyone didn't do good work, but Scovey, you did really good work.
Oh yeah.
I predict Henry's going to have a comeback.
He will repair it all, right? Yeah, maybe if he had his weapons hull mounted, there would be a chance for the guns to be repaired. But unfortunately, with turrets, they are repaired to last. So yeah.
I didn't actually know that. Learned something new.
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. So if you have, someone lost the turret.
I suspect it was you. Looks a lot like your
Yeah.
turrets.
Yeah. Correct. Low profile ones. Yeah.
Maybe... Who's putting out good damage? Is this guy? Oh, yeah. He's still got some shooty shoot.
Ah. Okay, he got refocused again.
We still got, what, 30 firepower? So that ain't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Had 30 firepower.
So now he's getting pounded from both sides, actually.
Not here to make judgments.
Yeah, but retaining those detection equipment elements, it really makes a difference.
Yeah. All right. And we just got Henry left. Good.
Okay. Quite a distance away. Let's see how accurate the crowns are going to be from that distance. But yeah, I think I actually set some limits on the. Oh no, I didn't set the
Nope.
limits. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I thought that maybe I wanted to hold the initial salvo, but no, I didn't. I removed that one. So still some plunging fire is possible here.
Still, fantastic job is still standing. 44%.
Yeah.
Technically still had one gun.
Uh-huh.
It's a little gun. Doesn't do a lot, but it's still technically there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fighting back still.
Fantastic showing, Harness. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Very nice hosting on your behalf. Thank you for all the effort here.
Hey, no worries, buddy. And hopefully we'll see you next time on whatever I'm going to call the Steampunk Diesel Tournament. Maybe something catchy.
Mhm.
Probably
Oh,
involving alliteration again, though.
I will be looking out for the rule set, so I'll try to join, of course.
Sounds good. And I'll just do the cash out. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Savage Salvage. We'll hope to see you on the next one. And congratulations again to Harness on, well, the Battle Royale and the tournament. And everyone else who
Thank you.
participated. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later.